Set up. Okay. All right. So, welcome if you're on Zoom. Welcome this morning. Welcome, Mother Bailey. Thank you for joining me this morning. This is Sunday morning stretch, and so we're going to be on our floor or mat or in the bed. Do it in the bed if you want to, just wherever you're comfortable this morning. So, welcome to day two of the 2020 Get Fit challenge. And so I'm just really excited. Everybody has just been really great. It's been great energy. And I hope that you have a partner or someone you can call your girlfriend or someone who can get on with you. We're also on Zoom this morning. And I'm going to be sharing a video on Zoom, actually. And then I'll be doing the moves on Facebook for the stretch. The stretch itself, from start to finish, is about 11 minutes. And so that's not a long time. Some people have preparing to go to their worship experience on today. And so Sunday is kind of a chill kind of day. And so, but we can still do some things. I can definitely tell you if you watch my welcome video, when I got up this morning, I felt like the Tin Man. When I got up out of bed, and I was like, woo! But there's two good things that are happening. One, yesterday I was active in the morning for the first day, both in the morning and the afternoon. I hope you had a chance to watch either one of those videos for the Silver Slipper line dancing in the morning, Silver Sneaker, and the gospel line dance in the afternoon. I really had a good time doing it. But we were still working through the kinks of the technology and the videos and being able to see everything. But I'm kind of the videographer and the producer and the person in it. So anyway, but it's all good. The good thing is that we're just getting moving and getting active. And so that's what is the most important part about this. So this morning I'm drinking some tea. I guess this is about 4 ounces, and I have my tea. So this is kind of my morning hydrate. I'm just trying to get my routine together and figuring out some different regimens, and a nice warm tea is always great in the morning, and that tea can be your favorite tea. Trying to cut back on the sugar, so I used 1 equal this morning, and I used some honey in my tea this morning, and I also used a little bit of the apple cider vinegar. I'm still trying to figure that all out. I don't like the taste of the apple cider vinegar, so I've been trying to do some different things to kind of cut that bitter taste. But I'm still trying to try it and see if that really works for me. So this is always a good way. Sometimes in the morning I'll do lemon water. I'll boil some water with put some fresh lemons in it, put some fresh cinnamon in it, and some mint sometimes, and just drink that down. Not a whole lot, but usually 4 ounces is about as much as I can tolerate, or a teacup full of it is probably as much as my taste can tolerate. But I do that to kind of get all my insides waking up and get things kind of, moving around the way they need to be moving before I have my breakfast or before I have my coffee in the morning. So this is a good way to jumpstart your day. And then, of course, I have my water here. And so this is my water bottle. And I just keep recycling my water bottle and using it over and over again, just refilling it with water, because we want to stay hydrated as we're doing some movements and some activities. You tend to sweat. So you want to continue to hydrate our body. And this will probably take me most of the day to drink this whole bottle. Like I said, my goal is 1 gallon of water per day, which is probably 2 of these. So, but for the challenge, I've only asked everybody to do like 20, to do the 20 ounces, which is probably 3/4 of this bottle in terms of what you would be drinking. And some can do more. Everybody doesn't like water. And so some can do more. You may have to do some things, the different types of water. There's vitamin water, different things with flavor. I'm just trying to, for me, my goal is to, one, suppress my eating behavior by, drinking the water. So that will help with the lemon. And two, shy away from the other alternatives like soda and things like that. Natural juice is always good. I have a smoothie regimen that I do, that I've started doing like literally in the last 2 weeks. A lady at my church makes smoothies and juice, which is actually smoothies. And I've been drinking that as a meal supplement in addition to my water. And that is really helping me. And then I have 1 or 2 meals a day, small meals a day. The other thing that I will tell you is that before we get into the routine, I haven't cold turkeyed out of anything. So what I learned last time that I had to lose 20 pounds, and what I'm still learning this time, is that, you may still have the sugar craving, you may still have those things, but I was going to the dollar store every week to get candy. And so what my coach said, my nutrition coach said, was that it's okay to have that sugar craving. And so maybe you don't eat a whole cake, maybe you eat a piece of cake just to curb the craving. And so that worked really good for me and really helped me a lot. And then the other thing that I've done, and I'm going to get started, is I've started preparing my meals so that I know what I'm going to eat, especially in the house, and I'm keeping more food in the house, because when you tend not to keep food in the house, you tend to binge eat. So I've been keeping more food in the house and then preparing my meals so I know what I'm going to have. So it's getting chilly outside. And so, Mother Mamie, you make soups, you make chicken salads, you're a great cook. So I am in that season of making soup. Last week I made a 3-bean soup, and I ate off of that the whole week. It was absolutely, each day it got better. It's absolutely delicious. And so just trying to stay away from the carbs, but again, not cold turkeying out of it. So let's get started with the video. I am going to share my screen on my laptop for those who are on Zoom. And I am going to be doing the down, and that way I can see the video so I can know what I am doing. Okay, all right, perfect. And I want to make this really big. So this is yoga with Cassandra. And so I frequently, when I was doing yoga, or stretching, I'll just say stretching, because some people think that yoga is like, depending on your faith, is not good or it's a devil. There's a lot of opinions about yoga, but this is what I will tell you. When I was going to physical therapy for my back, most of the things that they were doing were the stretching that was being done were yoga moves, most of the things. And so I was like, wow, I'm paying all this money for physical therapists. And when she gave me the paper to take home to do the homework or do the things at home, it was nothing more than yoga stretches. So this morning, we're going to be doing some of those stretches. I used to do this early in the morning, first part of my day, when I would get up after my prayer morning prayer. I would put on 10 minutes of Cassandra. I would set my intention for the day. I can tell you that there's something really spiritual about it. It just cleared my mind. It made my day much better. I felt focused when I was doing my yoga in the morning. Then I would do my morning affirmations, and then I would get myself ready for the day. And it just really kind of put my mind in a totally different space. And it really does work. My body felt better. So, what I'm going to tell you this morning is do what you can. Don't try to do everything. I don't like the downward facing dog, some of the moves. So, just improvise. Again, we're having fun. We're not stressing ourselves out. We're just doing the moves to get ourselves moving and get ourselves active. So hopefully this morning, as the video, I will be able to do it on Facebook and everybody will be able to kind of see. I'm still playing around with that part. And then let's just have some fun. All right, so let's get started. So you may hear some video in the background, and that's just the video that I'm going to be watching, and I'm just going to be doing the different moves that she's going to be doing. So I'm sitting on the floor.
Welcome everyone, good morning. My name is Cassandra and I'm going to take you through this short, gentle morning yoga stretch, wonderful for all levels and meant to help you get rid of any aches and pains in your body and to really set the tone for the day ahead. Today I'm in a different setting. This is Yoga Attic, located in Greeley, just a little bit outside of Ottawa, a beautiful event space. I highly recommend checking it out if you're in the area. I'll leave a link in the description box. So for our practice this morning, don't worry about having any props, and we're going to start laying down on our backs. So let yourself get comfortable here as you recline all the way down. And we're going to start with our arms reaching up overhead, palms facing up to the sky, and just stretch yourself out, lengthening your fingers away from your toes.
Stretch your toes.
Just noticing how much space you're able to create here and how this feels in your body.
And how your body feels.
And let's pull our right knee in towards the belly. Keep your left leg extended to the mat. You might even want to flex your left foot and push into that left heel,
and push your left
just to encourage a little bit more length through the front of your thigh. And I like to just sway my right knee and thigh a little side to side.
Sway from side to side.
Try to relax your shoulders, your neck, and your head.
Okay.
Just a gentle stretch, wonderful to do, especially if you'll be sitting a lot today.
Yeah. And we'll be sitting and standing in church today if you're going to church.
And let's carry this over into a twist. So you can just cross your right knee and thigh over your body, all the way over to the left. And you can extend and reach your right arm out to the side. Try to plant your right shoulder into the floor. Relax your arms, stacking one hip over the other.
And
breathe in and out through your nose. And start to ask yourself what you are looking for today.
What are you looking for?
What is important for you today?
What is important for you today?
What your intention is.
What is your intention for today?
One more big belly breath here.
And taking one breath.
And make your way all the way back through to center. And then once more, straighten both legs, reach both arms up overhead. Notice there's a little bit more space created this time. And we'll do those stretches on the other side. Bring your left knee in towards you, holding on to whatever is appropriate. And you can flex your right foot, press and reach into that heel at the same time, drawing that left knee a little bit closer towards you and maybe swaying it a little bit side to side.
And you can sway
checking
that
in
leg
to see how that left hip feels, what kind of sensations you notice.
You got her leg all the way up
through
to
this side of your body.
Reach that far.
Breathe deeply in and out through your nose.
In and out through your nose.
And let's take our twist on the other side. So this time your left knee goes all the way to the right, and you can reach your left arm out to the side.
Here, and we're like.
So I'm trying to bring my left shoulder and my left knee as far away from each other as possible, like they're being pulled in opposite directions. Big, big stretch here. Coming all the way back through to center one last time. Stretch your arms up overhead. Lengthen out through your legs, point through your toes, and then both knees can come in towards you. Widen your knees towards your shoulders and armpits. Maybe hold here or take full Ananda Balasana into your happy baby pose. So I like to just hold on to the big toes, stacking my ankles over my knees and using my elbows to push my knees open even wider. And you can rock a little side to side.
You holding her toes. I can't reach mine. I can't reach my toes. So I'm just holding my ankles.
One more big breath here. And you can release this pose. Maybe just hold on to the back of your thighs, and with a little bit momentum, we're going to rock up, and you can cross at your ankles. We're just going to meet in tabletop pose on our hands and knees. However you need to get there. Establishing your foundation so that you have your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingertips wide and just move through cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, tailbone up. Exhale, push the mat away from you as you round and contract. Really flow with your breath. Inhale.
Inhale.
Exhale. A few more like this. Get into all the nooks and crannies along the spine, to all those areas of tension and stiffness.
And exhale. Inhale.
Last cycle here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. We'll come to your neutral tabletop pose. I'm just going to shift forward a little bit here. We'll just stretch into our calves. Straighten your right leg behind you. Push into your right heel. And just feel, try to get a nice stretch at the back of your ankle, into your right calf muscle. Push into that heel. And you can just lift and circle your right knee a few times, noticing if there's any cracking or popping through that hip. Totally normal. And let's set it down. Switch sides. Left leg steps back, push into your heel, draw your lower belly in. Try to keep pressing into your fingertips and knuckles so you're not just letting all of your body weight sink into your wrists. Try to be kind to your hands, kind to your joints. Press it back, stretching out through those toes. And then go ahead and take that same little hip circle, tracing circles with your left knee this time. And let's release. Come to take a seat, and you can bring your right leg out to the side, your left foot to the inside of your thigh. So I'm opening my knees away from one another here. And we're just going to move into a little side bend. You can reach your left arm up and over. Roll your left shoulder back. Really try to stretch out nice and long through that left hand. Big breath in here. And now come all the way back up. Let your left hand come back behind you. Reach your right arm up and over and lift your hips. So nice counter stretch the other way. And you can set your hips back down to the mat. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Just turn to face a little bit more over towards your right leg and right knee and fold on down. And I'm letting my back naturally round, especially first thing in the morning. We tend to be quite stiff. So don't worry about pushing or pulling.
Don't push, don't pull, just let it be natural.
Just get a nice stretch. And we'll lift back up, take your time. And let's go do the same thing on the other side. So this time your right foot comes in, left leg goes out. Reach your knees away from one another. Start with just a side bend. Right arm reaches up and over. Try to relax your neck, head. Extend a little bit more through that top arm. And then come all the way up, that little baby wild thing. So you can bring your right hand back behind you, reach your left arm up and over, press your hips up.
Okay, well, look.
Big stretch here.
She's up.
And carefully set your hips back exactly where they were before. And we're just going to face over towards our left knee and left leg to
I'm going to
fold.
do the raggedy end down.
You might feel this a little bit more through the right side of your lower back.
Right here. I feel it right here on my right side of my lower back.
Breathing deeply. And walk your hands in, come all the way up, and just come to take a seat in any way that is comfortable to you. So usually with my short morning yoga practices, I like to close with a seated meditation as opposed to lying back down in Shavasana, just because I often will fall back asleep in the morning. So this is more appropriate for me. Do whatever works for you at home.
All right.
And if you're seated, try to lengthen your spine and really drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Notice all this space that you've created. In just 10 minutes, feel the effects of this practice on your mind, on your body, on your breath.
I'm just breathing in and out.
And I'd love for you to choose one word that captures your intention for the day.
Choose one word that's going to
How you
capture
want
your
this day to
intention
go.
for the day. How do you want this day to go?
Let's bring our palms together at the heart. We'll close by chanting Om one time. Inhale to chant. Big breath in. Thank you so very much for doing this.
And that is it. That's 10 minutes of stretching this morning. And so it's just that simple. And to get your day started, it's just we all need a little push, a little bit of motivation, and we're done in 23 minutes with just that and getting situated. And so find 10 more minutes today to do something or affect some movement. If you go to a Pentecostal church, I'm sure you'll be moving and shouting and dancing and running and jumping and leaping. So praise the Lord in your worship. So you'll get it in that way. And until next time, thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for joining me, Mother Mamie, from your location. And we will see you tomorrow. Is Motown Monday, and so I'll be on at 8 o'clock because it's a work day for some, and so we'll be doing Motown Monday with our silver shoes, and we're going to be doing some movements with that and just having a good time before to kick off our week. Have an exceptional day, everybody. Have an exceptional worship experience today, wherever you may worship at today, whether at home or if you're going physically to the location of the church. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. All right. You're done.